for most, the audition process is a pain in the you-know-what. You have to wake up early. You avoid putting cream in your coffee because you know you've got to sing. You practice your song and try to warm up your vocal cords. And then you tell yourself you're not going to run it too many times because you don't want to over-practice and possibly jinx your upcoming performance. And then you make the trip. And then you wait. And then you wait some more. And then BAM! It's showtime. The lights hit. The cameras roll. Your palms are sweaty. Your voice is shaky. Yes, the dreaded auditions. And those auditions continue through Barrie, Collingwood, and Alliston right here on Local Live 5.
Can I please get a standby from Rogers TV?
Standing by, cameras 1 through 4.
Standby, lights and sound.
Standing by, lights and sound.
And roll playback.
Hey, what's going on, Simcoe County? Welcome to Local Live 5. I'm your host, Steve Major. Now, if you're just tuning into the program for the first time, last week our judges sent 7 lucky hopefuls from the Aurelia Open Call auditions through to the semifinals, which will take place later on this season at the Aurelia Opera House. Now, before we continue on our journey through Barrie, Collingwood, and Alliston, I had the opportunity to sit down with our longest-running judge, Mr. Michael Jack, and pick his brain about what him and the other judges are looking for in a winner this year. For those of you at home that don't know, Mr. Michael Jack is a Gold and Platinum Award-winning record producer. He has produced over 6 albums which have charted on the Billboard charts in the United States, and he has produced over 20 albums which have charted right here in Canada. And he's worked with some of the biggest artists in the music business.
Well, it's been a long career. I've been in the music business for about 30 years. Started off as a musician, a singer, and a guitar player, playing in bands. First walked into a studio when I was 17, and I knew that that's what I wanted to do. And I've been doing it ever since. Worked my way up slowly over the years as an assistant, and then as an engineer, and then producing. Landed a job in the 90s at Phase 1 Studios as one of the senior engineers. Worked tens of thousands of hours on countless albums and recording projects. Finally, you know, got to a point in my career where I was having some successes on the charts and on the radio and doing major label work and being awarded, you know, gold and platinum albums and having songs on the top 10 in Canada and in the US on the Billboard charts. And but I still primarily like to work with independent musicians, and I like to help and support independent artists. Over the years, I've worked with a lot of great artists, a lot of major label artists, a lot of indie artists, notably in Canada, the Trews, Big Sugar, Jan Arden, Sass Jordan, Nelly Furtado, and more international acts like Bono, Hilary Duff, Olivia Newton-John, Anne Murray. The list goes on and on. It's hard to sort of keep track of all of it. I also did 3 seasons of Canadian Idol for their writers' camp when that show was airing. First of all, it's just amazing how it's grown and developed, and started off as just a live, one-time event live show. And it's just developed into this incredible series. Then you can track the progress of the contestants, and it's really great to be able to spot that the evolution of each artist. And that's been the most rewarding thing, is actually, you know, I don't feel like I'm a judge per se. I don't feel like I'm there to pass judgment on people. What I'm trying to do is give them advice and give them pointers, and hopefully try and share my experience in the business with people that are just starting out. And that's, more than anything, that's what I hope people gain from this show, is an education and a learning experience and a chance to just get up on stage and develop as artists. And I think if that's what Local Live is doing, then it's an incredible opportunity for people in the community. I guess if there's one thing I've learned in 30 years of working in the music business is to remain humble and remain low-key and just be yourself and have fun, and don't take yourself too seriously. You need to take yourself seriously. You need to work hard. You need to practice. You need to always get better, and you need to develop and grow. But you always have to maintain a strong sense of just who you are, and you're just a normal person like anybody else. You can't buy into your own image or your own mythology too much, right? You just have to, you know, be a regular person. Okay. What we're trying to do and what we're looking for, and I hope the audience is going to realize when they're watching, is going to see a true potential, true songwriters, and true vocalists and performers. Like, we're looking for a whole package. We're looking for a great song, we're looking for a great voice, or at least an interesting voice. It doesn't have to be perfect pitch. It has to be an interesting voice, it has to be compelling, and these artists have to tell a story in a compelling way, in a believable way. I think that's what we're looking for. We're also looking for a great song, because one of the prizes in this contest is a recording of that song. So it has to be quote-unquote radio friendly. It has to have enough commonality and a hook that people across the board are going to hopefully like it or listen to it or remember it. And we're also looking for people that if they win, they're going to actually take that win seriously and hopefully do something with it, like carry them, have this just be a stepping stone. So we're looking for that as well. So I think when you're voting, keep that in mind. Who do you think really have the legs to carry through? Do we see anybody in this contest that are potentially serious entertainers and writers and singers? If you notice that with some of these contestants you're watching on TV, those are the people you need to put your vote in for.
All right, let's get this party started. We're gonna start today where it all began, Barrie, Ontario. Up first into the Barrie Local Live studios is multi-instrumentalist Chelsea Davis. Chelsea is no stranger to the Local Live audition process and plans to impress the judges this year with her latest song.
I don't know what to write about. My mind's clouded and I don't know how to speak my words out in a way that sounds like I know what I'm talking about, but instead I'm singing la 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 dee da 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 dee da 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 dee da da. I don't know what to sing about. My melodies, harmonies just won't work out, and I don't know how to put together my rhythms in a way that'll make someone listen. So I'm just singing la 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 la.
Thank you. You're welcome. Maybe it's the miniature guitar, which is the politically correct term for ukulele, by the way. I don't know if it's just, to me, the voice with the ukulele is they're too contrasting.
Okay.
I think maybe an acoustic guitar or maybe a band behind you would suit a little bit better. Okay. I think your voice is developing, so it's a no for me just for the next round for now.
With the ukulele, it's very tricky
Miniature guitar.
Sorry, miniature guitar. It's very tricky because most of the time when I hear it, or at least remember it from the radio, I picture like a very positive or lovely pop song or ballad. So when I was
through the tulips.
Exactly. So when I'm hearing the lyrics are unique, but when your voice and the ukulele aren't in sync, it makes me pay attention more to the instrument versus your actual, what you're competing for here is your actual talent and your voice.
I don't know. I I think music is an art, so to each their own. Everyone has their own opinion, but in my opinion, I think you can sing however you want with a ukulele. Okay. If you want to sing death metal, and you could get away with it if you're a really good artist. But for me, I think this year it's a no, just because I think you just need to practice more on all the aspects with your voice, with the structure of the song. I
totally disagree. First of all, I think the ukulele was really cool. It's a great sounding instrument. I thought it complemented your voice because it was very set. Your voice, you had a deeper, a more resonant voice. There's a real confidence and a maturity in your voice. You've got great presence. I thought the song was a lot of fun. I thought lyrically it was kind of neat that you're actually writing a song about not knowing what to write a song about. I thought that was a kind of funny. There was a good sense of humor about it. You know, okay, so let's vote her through, and then maybe tell her just not to bring the ukulele to the next round. So maybe
if she gets through,
if you could just to appease. So I'm trying to get one vote for you. So because if it's a tie, you're going through.
I want to hear the song again with the guitar, so I'm going to change my vote. Yes.
Okay.
There.
Then you're.
Thank you.
You're through.
You're gone through. Come on, get your golden ticket that's white.
Up next, Madison Mueller, a 14-year-old singer-songwriter who teaches music.
So it says here that you teach music.
Yeah, I do teach a little bit of music. I do piano and voice with Spalding School of Music in Barrie, and I really, really like it. It's a lot of fun. I normally teach like beginner students and like 7, 8-year-olds. It's great though. Like they come in and they always get really excited, and it makes me excited. And I think I inspire them a bit, and that's what I really like about it. And I really just want to inspire more people. So
good. And how old are you?
I'm 14.
I enjoyed your voice. You have a very lovely voice.
Thank you.
And you're obviously talented with piano skills.
I'm a little on the fence at this moment. Vocally, I still think you need a little more work. Okay. It's like it's there, you know what I mean, but your vocal needs to be as confident as your piano playing.
I think as a 14-year-old girl with your piano skills, it is tremendous to see. To find out that you're teaching people who are younger than you is awesome to hear. I think, realistically, I think you just need a microphone in front of you and an audience.
At some points, I was wondering, because when you started back up, I'm like, okay, you have to work on the tempo, because if it sounds like you're starting to stop all the time.
But yeah, but that's the dramatic piano storyteller style. I mean, Billy Joel does the same thing. I think that's the artist with the piano style.
Maybe, but for me anyways, like I'm saying, the piano is great. It sounds like you're almost like scoring, like not Hans Zimmer level, but your piano playing is very, very high level.
Thank you.
But I think with a little more practice, I think next year you'd be more suited. But for me personally, I'm going to say no for now. But that doesn't mean you're not good. I think you have a lot of potential, but I think you still need a little more practice.
I think we're looking at a prodigy.
So where are we at?
I'm a yes, big yes.
So I got to know for this year.
Amanda?
I'm going to say no. I would like to see you next year.
It's okay for everybody to make mistakes. It's all right.
Yeah, you might be making mistakes.
No, we're looking at a problem.
Exactly.
She's 14 years old.
I'm on the no side this year.
She was a finalist at Local Live 4, and Erica Nicole Rose is back again this year, determined to win it all.
Good to see you. It's
Thank
been
you.
so long, like an entire year.
Yes, it
Last
has
time I seen you, you had a scarf that weighed 900 pounds. Do you remember?
I was actually going to bring that for you, and I'm like, I better not.
See, I don't
so.
forget these things. Style sticks out in people's minds. It's good to see you, Erica.
Thank you.
So what have you been up to in the last year?
Nothing really. I've been writing a lot, and I went to camp this summer, and I wrote this song at
You
camp.
brought an acoustic guitar to camp, really?
I did. It was nuts.
That's where it's suited. It's okay. Good idea. Yeah. Whenever you're ready, we'd love to hear you.
All right, thank you.
Oh boy, you got me going a little bit insane, don't know what to call it. All I really know is that I want you to hold me and say to me that you'll never let me go. I love to hear that. It's really up to you. Oh. I'm on my knees, boy, begging you please, boy. Stay with me, boy, you won't regret it. Pull me close, boy, I need you most, boy. And maybe then you could take off your mask, boy. You've got me falling harder than I was before. Now I'm begging for more of the way you make me feel. You're an addiction, no need for prescription. I need your love. I need your love.
I only want to cut you off simply because of the fact that I want to save the rest for later. It's a yes for me, as usual. Last year, this year, I don't know how you got better, but you did. You've got more of a vocal range now. You've got more confidence now. How old are you now?
I'm 15.
See? See? Yes for me. I'm not going to say anything else. You're going through it.
100% yes. You're definitely a front runner. It's probably one of the strongest vocally that I've heard, and everything is just so much in sync. I remember you from the scarf from last year as well, but somehow you got, I don't know how you got substantially better.
Thank you.
Yes.
I don't know how you guys said no to her. Your voice sounds like...
We never said no to her.
She got to the final.
She got to the finals. Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense. Because your voice sounds like you're already on the radio, and it's already, yeah.
Yeah, we're looking
perfect.
at now, it's like she's got more confidence, she's got more stage presence, even with sitting down, which is tremendous.
It's a yes for me.
Thank you.
I don't remember the scarf. I'm sorry. I was there last year.
You weren't there for the scarf.
Oh, was I not there?
It was the first round with me and Jen.
Oh, okay.
You wouldn't
gotcha.
forget if you were
should
there.
bring the scarf next.
Yes.
I will bring the scarf
scarf
next time. I promise you.
Yep.
I will wear it. I'll be like
That song was really great. What I really liked about it, for someone at your age and along as you're evolving, that song really had a really great swing to it.
Thank you.
Like you just have this. There was this natural rhythm and swing and sway to that song that was really cool. Great chord changes, really nice vocal, very playful. So we'll see you in the next round.
All right.
Really
cool.
nice.
Thank you.
Right
Yes.
Up next, Megan Bailey. She has written over 20 songs and hopes the one she performs today for our judges will push her through to the next round.
I've been feeling turned around, like I was thrown upside down. My whole life feels like a cliche, where I don't know what to do. Since I parted ways from you, been wanting a new start every day. Now someone new has caught my eye, and maybe I'll give this a try, just to get away from thoughts of you. On every day you're fading faster, I don't care how long we lasted. A new start feels way overdue. I wanna get out of my head. I wanna stay out all night and never go to bed. I wanna sleep all day, throw cares away, kiss someone else instead. I wanna dance around everything you've said. I wanna get out of my head. Now I begin to memorize what people look like when they lie, and I'll take everything that they steal. 'Cause I've stopped even trying to care about hearts and what you find in there. It all seems like so much to feel. Now someone new has caught my eye, and maybe I will stay the night, just to get away from thoughts of you. Your face is fading from my mind, and everything we said that time means nothing if you don't live up to. I wanna get out of my head. I wanna stay out all night and never go to bed. I wanna sleep all day, throw cares away, kiss someone else instead. I wanna dance around everything you've said. I want.
First of all, kudos in song structure. You're the very first contestant that we've had, not only for the Barry auditions, but for the Aurelia ones as well. Do you actually have a pre-chorus in your song? You actually have like an intro, then a verse, then a pre-chorus, then a chorus, then a re-intro, verse, pre-chorus. It was amazing. It's like the first pre-chorus I've heard in the last 2 days of auditions. Like I say, I thought the chorus was really great, and I was just floored that there's a pre-chorus in there. It's wonderful. That, you know, sort of like that pre-chorus is that bridge between the verse where you're just telling the story, and then the build to get you to the hook, right? So that, I was really impressed with that. So right at the very end, you were a little pitchy, but that, I'm not worried about that, because I already know you're a great singer. I've heard you, for, you know, in the last couple of seasons and stuff. So you have a really interesting voice, a very unique voice. It's a little, there's a nasal quality that I kind of think is cool, and it's just very original and unique. So I thought what you did today was awesome.
Cool, thank you.
So always see what everyone else says.
Do you play any other instruments?
Like a little guitar, but like I'm pretty bad.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, this is like my primary one.
Cool. I think that you have the entire package.
Thank you.
Personally. You have a good voice, you have a good look, good at the piano, and your structure, yeah, like Michael said, is the best that we've seen, or at least I've seen today. So it's a definite yes for me.
Cool, thank you very much.
You were one of my favorites in season 3, and today you've pretty much done the same thing, so I'm just going to say yes. Just make it easy.
It's funny because with my lifestyle and career, people constantly ask me why I get involved with local live, and you are the epitome of that reason. It's easy to say you like or don't like somebody, and it's much harder, but when they succeed or they don't succeed, it's something that, with all due respect to the show and everybody involved and the people at home, this show doesn't end somebody's career. If you win local live, you don't necessarily win at life. And if you lose at local live, you don't lose at life. Things go on and people progress. You are one of those people. I didn't see you in previous seasons prior to last year, but I thought you had a tremendous amount of passion last year, and to see you now, I know it sounds weird, but it's almost like you've come into your own. Glasses are gone, we got contacts now. You've got, and it's weird because you're playing a piano, but when I've seen you hold a microphone before, you were more reserved than you were today and behind a piano.
Show that this song is an upbeat sort of
It's ballsier song than it was portrayed.
Yeah.
Okay,
so
yeah.
maybe get the user's manual from that keyboard and figure out how to program a drum beat behind you, maybe a bass line or something if you want to do that while you're playing the piano. I think it'll help present the song a little better.
Yeah,
something to think
that'd be
about.
Cool.
Cool. Awesome. So come and get your
Thank you.
white ticket.
She plays piano, saxophone, and guitar, and Christine Robitaille one day hopes to play a big stage in front of a big audience.
She's trying to get into our heads right now,
Yeah.
I think.
Exception right there.
So how long have you been writing songs for?
Since I was about 5 or 6 years old.
Oh, wow. And how old are you now?
15.
15?
10 years.
Wow. It says you play guitar, piano, and sax. Would you say
Yeah.
that guitar
At the same
is...
time?
That would be
Yeah.
impressive.
Well, if you could do that right now, we'll vote you through.
Yeah,
right now.
100%.
Well, I don't have a saxophone right here.
Is guitar your strong point?
Yeah, I'd say.
Okay. All right. What's the name of the song?
Chance.
Chance?
Okay, I can
Let's
start?
hear it. Yeah.
I guess somehow in the back of my mind I didn't realize I could run out of time to take that chance. A chance that could have saved me from a romance. It's something that the devils call winning when they make my head go spinning. But the blame is not forgiving to the ignorant. The chance come and find me. Chance come catch up to me. I'm ahead of your game, but you were supposed to lead me.
I think you sound great. You know, it's a song's not bad. I'm kind of at this point thinking though. I think I'd like to see you come back next year and just go back and just keep working at it, keep writing, keep singing.
I'm gonna say yes. I thought her voice was very interesting.
Thank you.
I don't know. I don't want to say it's like church-like, but I had like I don't know. I was with the song selection. I personally felt that it could have been stronger, but I know if I give you a second chance, I know next round you'll definitely nail this.
Second chance would be nice. See what I did
Oh,
there?
there you go. See, good play on words.
Right.
I personally really enjoyed your voice. I thought it was beautiful. Yeah, I don't have any complaints. I agree with Michael in terms of the song. I'd maybe change it a little, but I'm still gonna say yes.
Thank you.
Because I believe in you.
I'm going to say yes too, and I agree with Michael. The song could be stronger, but you're going to be able to bring that song to life in front of an audience.
Yeah.
I can tell by your outfit and the way you sing, you are not a coffee house chick. You need a stage, you need a band behind you, you need an audience. Do I think the song's a single on an album? No, but it's a strong song on an album for your first album, and you just need an audience. So I'm saying yes, I'm looking forward to it.
Thank you. Okay.
You're going through.
There
Going
you go.
through?
Okay.
Casey Coring from Barrie, Ontario is no stranger to the local live audition process, and this year he plans to take the competition by storm.
Way back a long time ago, in a land far away from home, lived a man not unlike myself, living life day to day, wasting away, wasting away. He lived alone on his own, and he never wanted to return home. And far away was his family, who were ashamed he is wasting away, wasting away.
All right, Case. Don't spoil anymore. I want to see it with a full band.
Finally, someone belts it out. I've been waiting for that.
Casey, I remember you from last year. I don't know what happened, man. Something in the water where you're living. You got taller. Your voice got deeper. started to like girls a little bit more, run through forest with flip-flops. The man's a rebel. No, honestly, Casey, you've grown a lot in the last year. Well, so have I, but we're not going to talk about that. You've found yourself in the last year. I remember you with your, I believe it was your mom that came with you to the auditions last year. Yeah. And yeah, man, you kicked it up a notch, brother. You kicked it up. It's a yes for me, man. I'm looking forward to seeing the next round.
I was honestly not expecting that voice to come out. I was like seriously impressed, and your skills on that thing are amazing. So it's a definite yes, even with the
blondes
leg
love it,
that's
brother.
not working.
Just like Michael Jordan, LeBron James, you served the number 23 justice today. I'm really happy to see that.
Well done.
Sports analogy right there.
Oh, nice.
I think you had the best sounding guitar. I love, like no one's come in here today and just had a nice shred session like yourself today. So voice, everything on say 100% yes. Thank you.
Yeah, I thought that was a really great song. Really nice hook, great like strong chorus. It's a real anthem rock, you know, arena rock. It was really nice, and I think that's like, you could show Chad Kroeger how to write a song. Like, that's got a little more hook than a Nickelback song.
It's in my head right now.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
You mean
totally.
Nickelback writes different songs?
No, they write one song
That's
over
what I thought.
and over,
Okay, just making sure.
and that one's better than
That's
the
yeah.
other
That's
one.
what I thought.
So yes, you're going through.
And I can tell you from experience playing in bars, that outfit's triple pickup too, brother. Trust me. Got you, bro.
Come and get your ticket.
Hi, and welcome back to Local Live 5. Now, we finished up the audition tour through Barrie, and now we're heading an hour or so northwest towards the famous Blue Mountain in Collingwood, Ontario.
Yourself?
I'm good, thanks.
I'm nervous.
You're feeling nervous?
Very.
You excited?
Yeah.
Excited to be here? What kind of music do you listen to?
Various different kinds, anything from old blues rock to heavy metal, but I mostly play kind of a hard rock thing. At least that's what I call it. A lot of my friends seem to call it acoustic metal, but I don't think it's that advanced.
All right. And it says in my notes that you do some impersonations.
Something wicked this way comes, my precious, but she can take care of it. Yes, him and that stupid fat hobbitses, they take the precious, they run with her. Hey there, Christopher. How you doing today? Will you come over for my weekly sponge bath?
Oh,
Very
that's
nice.
good.
Well done.
Very good.
All right, when you're ready, we'll hear your song.
Loneliness in every hand, I was never the one to blame. But the lies inside your eyes, I just can't explain. Well, I couldn't be anything you want, but still it's not the same. Those lies inside your eyes, I just can't explain.
I wanna waste away with you. Yeah, I just wanna waste away with you. Yeah, no, it's not the end. I said it's not the end.
I think you are a stronger guitar player than you are a vocalist.
I'm actually starting vocal lessons tomorrow.
Right on. But yeah, like you're definitely much more of an instrumentalist, I think, than a singer. I like the song. I think that's a really cool song. I could certainly hear that with a full band behind you. At this stage, though, I don't think that what's happening here, like as a singer-songwriter, is quite developed yet. But I think your vocals are a little weak and underdeveloped at this point. I have a feeling more so if you come back like next year, if you get your singing lessons in for for 12 months and really work on that and bring that back, I think you're going to have an easier time. But let's hear what everyone else has to say.
For me, I'm with Michael completely 100%. I would love to see you come back next year. I think you're an amazing, with the guitar. Do you play any other instruments or?
No, just the guitar, and I'm learning vocals. I've only been doing it about a year vocally, so.
Yeah. I mean, it's there, the potential's there with your voice. I would just love to see you come back next year and, you know, be more prepared when it comes to like your voice. And I don't know, for me, it's a no.
I'm gonna say yes, just based on it's just different. I don't know. I haven't heard anything like this in the last 2 days, so I'm gonna just say yes, just based on the voice. And I think if we give you another shot and a little more time to practice, you could bring something way better.
Personality will take you way further than talent, dude. And I gotta be real with you, dude. It's original. It's unique. I haven't heard that type of vocals with that type of guitar since Collective Soul. Yeah, and to be honest, I think we need you in this competition, man, because you're real.
Yeah.
So you're through.
You're in.
You're in.
Up next from Wasaga Beach is Kara Gunning, who says it would be cool if she could tour, but it's not a lifelong dream.
Hi, Kara. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you guys?
Great. So what brings you here?
I just want to grow in experiences, and I just thought this would be a perfect opportunity.
Awesome. So it says here in my notes, you would love to tour, but it's not a lifelong dream. Does that mean anything, or is that just a? No,
that's what I said.
So you want to sing, you'd love to go on a tour, but like you don't see it being like something that you'd want to do for the rest of your life type of deal. Or?
Yeah.
Right.
If I had the opportunity, I would definitely take it.
Well, that sounds like half-assed passion.
Don't listen to him. So you're here doing a cappella. You don't have any accompaniment. So is that how you write? Just generally, it's all in your head and.
Pretty much.
Cool.
I'm in the midst of taking guitar lessons right now.
Right.
So hopefully I can get good at that, and then I'll.
Awesome.
Can play guitar with my singing. I can see my future, though it's not all clear. I do know something, baby. Oh, you're standing right there.
I'll start off. I think you have a really nice voice.
Thank you.
Really nice tone, and your vibrato is really nice and controlled.
Sweet.
And I like that a lot of female singers tend to want to be divas and belted all the time and stuff, and that tends to really get a little tiring after a while. So it's nice to have a singer just come in and
having audio confidence is always a bad idea.
No, that's actually that's just, to me, it's just constant screaming, right? And doing R&B gymnastic licks all over gets really tiring. So, anyways, I'm at this point, I'm leaning towards yes. So we'll just see what everyone else has to say.
All right, I'm not leaning at all. I'm sitting firmly on a no. I'll tell you why.
Okay.
When I read things that say you would love to tour, but not a lifelong dream, to me, that's basically like saying, if it happens, that's cool, but it's not something I'm going to be passionate about. I'm not going to pursue. I'm not going to work towards. But at the end of the day, it's like a job. If you don't nail the interview, you're not going to get the job. It's nice to say that, oh, it'd be great if I had that job, but you got to nail the interview. And I think that, because I'll be honest, your voice does have nice qualities. That's undebatable. However, the confidence behind it, the experience behind it, and more importantly, the passion and work ethic behind it is lacking. So I'm going to say no to it.
So you're going to penalize Kara because you don't think, you know, she's ambitious enough, as opposed to saying, why not, let's see where this can grow and develop.
But we've seen where it's grown and developed.
You seem to know her whole life story now. You seem to know her whole life philosophy.
No, but the thing is, it's, at the end of the day, we're here to judge, and the difference is that I come from a live experience background. And when I see a talent come in front of us who, I mean, let's face it, half-assed the audition. There's no denying that.
Why would you say that, though?
Yeah.
Because I think that if you were to sing with more confidence, more preparation, and more...
Well, this is how you grow.
Well, no, and you're totally right. But what I'm saying is, at the audition stage, it's past the... you coming here at an audition without nearly as the amount of preparation as some other people that have been there.
You don't know that. I think you don't know that. You do not know what kind of preparation.
Okay. So you're no?
Yes, we can just move on.
Cool.
Have you had singing lessons?
I haven't, no.
Of course not. Because that would mean you have to be passionate and practice for it.
Oh, come on. Bob Dylan or Neil Young, a lot of people that are on the radio didn't have singing lessons.
Yeah, okay, but I'm not saying they need it. I'm saying you can tell the level of passion when they sing. You don't need singing lessons.
I actually felt a lot of passion from you. So anyways, carry on.
Thanks.
Yeah, you had a really nice voice. I'm just wondering how hard you're willing to work towards. I'm not sure what your goal is, but we're looking for someone who's like a good at performing live, you know, and someone that's really passionate about it, and someone that's going to be so happy and like go forward after the show with what we've gave them. So I'm just wondering, how passionate are you? How much work are you going to put in? Are you going to put your all into it? Or I'm on Michael's side, but I'm kind of like on the fence right now.
I feel like I would definitely work.
So let's hear from Jazz, and then let's make a decision. We got to move on.
Okay. I think that your voice and your tone is excellent. I think with a little more practice, I felt like there was points where you were looking over here, you were looking over there, and that's fine, but I felt the majority of the performance was to the left side of the wall, and there's nothing wrong with that, but without getting eye contact or connecting with your crowd, I think that, similar to what she's saying, I don't want to put you to the next round and be a lamb to the slaughter.
Let's vote.
I say yes.
Let's move on.
I say
we already have 2 yeses, so
and two no's.
So that already.
So she doesn't have to vote.
I don't have to vote.
Okay. So you're going to the next round.
You're through.
Thank you, guys.
Up next is Sydney Riley. She's been writing and performing her own music for over 5 years, has spent some time in the recording studio, and hopes that this song will take her to the next stage in Local Live 5.
Locally a lot for like open mics and stuff, so I wanted to get myself more out there, especially with my original songs.
Great.
I'm not the ones who run between insane and fun to a certain degree. I pulled the line, you took the bait, and now your eyes are set with fiery rage. Too much time, too little minds, with the town for stealing fate and ripping out eyes. You told me that you love me so. How can I trust something that you won't show? Oh, what a shame. Pity. Oh, what a shame. Look in my eyes and you will know I have ruined lies, but it never shows. So cool to touch, so hard to drink. You could never flow, no, you only sink. Hearts will be hurt, love will be lost. When will you learn, dear boy, that this is the cost? Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. You'll never prove yourself to anyone.
Yeah, I can't really say anything negative. You came in here with, I love the line you said in the very beginning where you said, I can't really describe myself, because that's what original is. There's nothing really to compare it to. You're a female who came in here and didn't even play with a pick. How dedicated is that? How much preparation and passion does that show? And you didn't come in here with your stereotypical voice that we see most girls coming in here. Not that I don't like other girls who sings with guitar, but you just have that deep grittiness, and then the song Pity with that emotion was great. So it's a yes for me. I want to see you in front of a larger audience. So I got to see this at the next stage when we have live audiences. So yes.
Awesome, thank you.
I would love to hear that song recorded and just fully out there for sale. I think a whole bunch of girls would dig it, and it's just so marketable. It's just so you, it's just so unique. I love your timbre of your voice, I love the tone, and I just 100% yes.
I really enjoyed that. I thought as soon as you started singing and playing the guitar, it was like your confidence came out. I think you're different from everyone else that we've seen so far, so I think it'll add a little bit of edge. I like you. It's a definite yes for me. And it was funny because like even when your hair went in your face and you blew it away, it was like you were angry at your hair too. It was awesome.
Well, Sydney, I guess I've got a few seconds to say what I have to say, but I don't think it matters because you've already gotten through. But I wouldn't have put you through. I'm a no, but it doesn't count. We've had several female singer-songwriters come through here in the last few days and that play guitar and sing, and I don't think you were actually quite as good as a lot of them that we've passed through. I do like your voice. There is a nice raspy and sort of guttural texture in your voice, but I just don't think personally that you're ready, and I don't think that you're as good as some of the other female singer-songwriters that we've had through. However, you're going through to the next round, so now your work is cut out for you, right? So if you can knock me out and impress me the next time I hear you, then I will be proven wrong. So congratulations, and we'll see you next time.
And welcome back to Local Live 5. And you're just in time, because we're hitting the road. Only this time, we're going south. New Tecumseh, Alliston, and Cookstown. Up first from Alliston, Ontario is Soretzi Aaron. Soretzi has spent some time in the recording studio and has been writing music for several years. He's hoping Local Live will help jumpstart his career to the next level.
Consequences on my mind. The secrets that I wish I left behind. So numb, but you won't forget it. Now I feel sentimental. How do you make me sentimental? sentimental now.
I love that. You are probably one of my favorites. You have like this cool, chill like personality, and it goes along with your music and your style and everything. And
if you had a whole album of that kind of stuff, it'd be a massive hit. It's like chill out music, but it's emotional, right? And it sincere and like
your voice. It's like effortless. It seems to you. Just like it's just a talent. You don't have to try. You're just there chilling out.
Yeah, it's fantastic. So yes. Down the road.
I have to agree with the other two. It's funny because I'm a live dude, and for me it's a situation where can somebody hold an audience's attention? I can guarantee you there's people watching this right now in their homes, and it's one of those kind of turn the TV up and stop what you're doing and pay attention and watch. And it's hard to have somebody come across who's cool, calm, and collected, have that factor, to have that ability for people to just stop what they're doing and want to listen. I've never heard of you before, and I'm glad that we got the chance to hear you today. It's a big yes for me, man. I'm looking forward to the next round.
Thank you very much.
Definitely the most different. Most of today has been either country or some type of twang type of singing. You were the first, almost like, I don't want to say R&B, but you have that soft, like very just gritty, beautiful voice. And right when you, like Michael said before, you hit that first note, and I was like, oh my gosh, here we go.
The contrast with your baritone and that guitar was just, that's the contrast we were looking for here. That's what we had. I had the issues with ukulele where it was just too mismatched, but that was just perfect, man.
Yeah,
awesome.
100% yes.
Wow.
100% yes.
Thank you.
Nice job.
Come get
Congrats,
your paper.
man.
Oh, I can come up?
Yeah.
Rick Groves came to Canada in 1965 from Scotland. He hosts many open mics locally here in Simcoe County and hopes to one day have his music played and performed by somebody very famous.
I'm driving in my car today. I'm blowing all my troubles away. I see her smile, she's on my mind. I'm getting loving, one of a kind. I'm driving in my car today. I'm blowing all my troubles away. I see her smile, she's on my mind. I'm getting loving, one of a kind. Well, I'm feeling so loved and I'm dreaming blue skies above.
You can hear your experience, right? You can sing and play, and you're confident, and it's a really fun, breezy song. And the tricky bit is figuring out you're unique and different than every other competitor we've had here, right? It's a whole different style. It's a whole different vibe. And I mean, I think that could be interesting, your music certainly, like I'm probably closer to your age, so the music certainly speaks to me, but will it speak to the, perhaps the younger demographic, who's watching the show perhaps. But anyways, I mean, I'm a yes because I just think it sounds great, and obviously you know what you're doing, and and it shows, so we'll see what everybody else has to say.
Thank you.
It is very coffee house. It is very Unity Market, which we love, by the way. Visit Unity Market. Shout outs to Shane Dennis, LS. But like you said, you're in the process of recording and stuff, and I think that this competition is more suited for people with maybe a different level of understanding of the industry. You're at a situation where you're doing local stuff, you're hosting, you're playing, you're doing all these other things. So for me, I think the song was a little bit acoustic and campy, and not exactly a upbeat, whether it be radio or a live rock crowd or kind of feel. To me, it is a very much a local coffee house kind of feel, and I would totally sit there and have a coffee and a meal and listen to that stuff, which I do on quite a regular basis throughout the year. But as far as this, to having the song recorded and pushed forward and stuff, for me, it's a no.
When I heard the music, I thought of like a lot of like the Tragically Hip or something very, very well, in that range anyways. But The thing that I'm scared of is if we put you through the next round, how will you do with the same record second time around against some of the other great records that we've heard in the last 3 days?
I just feel like I don't know if we would be able to take this song further and improve on it more, because it just seems like it is what it is, and whereas the other people that we've seen, they're really good and there's room for improvement, and I'm like excited to see how they grow, whereas you've been doing it for so long and you have the experience that for me, I think I'm going to say no.
Well, I think we've all said we think you're great. We think you got a really cool thing happening, but it just doesn't seem suited for here.
Sometimes it is just song selection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thanks for coming out.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you. All right. Take care.
Up next into the Local Live studios is Courtney Cox. She's been performing music for over 8 years and says music is her passion. She adds that if she doesn't make it as a singer, she definitely wants to go into music production.
It's 4 o'clock in the morning, and I ain't got a thing on except you on my mind.
I think your strength is songwriting more than a performer.
Yeah.
Like I've, and I'm reading here that, publishing is doing a publishing route, and producing and stuff is something that you're interested in.
I think it was a good song choice, and I think if you had a little more practice the next round, I think you could take this somewhere. So I'm gonna say yes. I think it's not just the lyrics that matter, but I think that if you got one more chance to really showcase what you could do, I'm gonna say yes.
Thank you.
I think maybe next year, if you take some vocal lessons and come back with some more confidence, then I would love to see you come back next year. But for me, it's a no.
Okay, thank you.
And Michael and Amanda's opinions don't matter. I'm saying yes, and this is why. You're real.
Thank you.
You know what? I'm not going to compare you to other singer-songwriters. A lot of times, I look at it on a level of the guitar playing ability is not as strong, or the vocals are not as strong. But you came in here with inner confidence that comes through when you sing. So I'm going to say yes.
And there you have it, 16 hopefuls through from the open call auditions to the semifinals. And don't forget, the semifinals start next weekend, Sunday night at 9 o'clock, right here on Rogers. Be sure to lock your television set in and vote for your favorite competitor to help to keep them alive in the competition. Thanks again for watching Local Live. I'm Steve Major. Good night. Now wait for it. I feel it starting, please don't think I'm crazy, but there's no turning back, we're on a road unknowing, and when the night ends, maybe you'll know where I'm going. Until then, I'll be patiently waiting to go. I feel it starting, please don't think I'm crazy, but there's no turning back, we're on a road unknowing, and when the night ends, maybe you'll know where I'm going. Until then, I'll be patiently waiting to go. To go. I'll be patiently waiting to go.